Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can automatically create LinkedIn post from Google Sheets. So guys, here we have connected Google Sheet as the trigger application and SwitchBoard, Canvas and LinkedIn as the action applications inside the workflow of our automation. And guys, after connecting these applications, you have to add the data of the post here in a row in the spreadsheet, and this workflow is going to trigger and an image will be created automatically using SwitchBoard Canvas application, and along with that image a post will be shared on LinkedIn automatically according to the data that you have in your spreadsheet. Okay, and guys, to set up this automation we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and we can set up this automation very easily without any coding. Let me show you how. So guys, this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. From here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And guys, here you have to create a workflow of automation. For that, just click here on this create workflow button, and here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So I'm giving the name here as Google Sheets to LinkedIn. Okay, and after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two modules, we can set up any automation. So guys, trigger here is that application in which the trigger event is occurring. So we have to connect that application here, and a event in that application is going to trigger the workflow, and the action would be the consequence of the trigger. Okay, so here in our case the Google Sheet will be the trigger application, and adding of the details of the post in the row of spreadsheet will be the trigger event. So first of all, select the application. Here is Google Sheets, select it. Then you have to select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Okay, and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this, we can make a connection with our spreadsheet. And to do that, you need to follow these instructions written here. Okay, so guys, you can just read the instructions and follow them one by one, or you can watch the tutorial video of making the connection with Google Sheet by clicking on this watch tutorial here text. And here you can see we have created a separate video on making a connection with spreadsheets, so you can just follow it. Okay, right now I'm going to show you, after making the connection, how you can capture the response of that connection. Okay, so guys, this is my spreadsheet and I am under the initial setup of the webhook connection, and here I have pasted the webhook URL that I got from the workflow, and here I have entered the trigger column, that is the D column. Okay, and here you can see we have the send test button, and in my workflow, let me show you, as we have copied the URL, it started showing waiting for the webhooks connection response. Okay, so this means now we can fetch the test data out from our spreadsheet and bring it here inside the workflow. Okay, so you can see, guys, this is my spreadsheet, and here I have this data. Here I have the link of a post that I have created in my blog, and I want to share this link on LinkedIn. Okay, and this is the publishing date of the blog. This is the caption of the blog, and this is a feature image of the blog. Okay, so with the help of this data, I want to create an image using SwitchBoard Canvas, and then I'll share that image on LinkedIn. Okay, so here I have opened this same spreadsheet in an incognito window because I'm using multiple Google accounts in the same browser. So if you are also using multiple Google accounts, you have to make the connection in a separate incognito window. Okay, so here you can see I'm under initial setup, and here we have this send test button. So when I'm going to click on send test, the test data or the data of the first row that you have in your spreadsheet will be sent to your workflow as the test data. Let me show you. I'm clicking here on send test, and here you can see it has written test data sent successfully. Let us check in our workflow if we got the data. Okay, here you can see, guys, in this response received section, we got the data captured like this. It is showing the post caption, the post link, and the feature image link, and this is the same data that I had here inside the first row in my spreadsheet. Okay, that's how you can capture the data. And after that, go back to the spreadsheet initial setup, and from here click on submit. Okay, and close this window. And after that, you have to do one thing more. You have to click on extensions, and from this Pabbly Connect webhooks option, uh, from this Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on, you have to click on this send on event button also. So when you click on send on event option, with every new entry in a row here, the workflow is going to trigger and it will start working. Okay, so we are done making the connection. Now guys, after getting the test data, what we want to create an image. For that, we are using SwitchBoard canvas. So you have to connect SwitchBoard canvas here. Here it is, select it, and in the action event, select create images option, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, and you have to enter the API key of SwitchBoard canvas here, and you will find that key inside the template section. So this is a template I have created for creating images, and I'm going to the template section, and here guys, you will find this view your API key button on the top right. Click on it and you will find this key. Just click on copy and paste this key here like this, and after that click on save, and you will be connected with SwitchBoard canvas. Here you can see we are connected, and now it is asking for the template's name. So this is my template which I am using to create images, the name of which is tweet-2. Okay, and in this template, let me show you, we have these four variable things. The date, you can see we can change the date of the post. The text or the tweet field, here we can enter the text. In the handle thing, you can enter your name, okay, in this format, and in the profile pic section, you can change your picture. Okay, so these are the four variable things. You can use any other template as well. I'm using this one just to show you the demo. So the name of the template is tweet2 that I'm going to select from this list. Okay, here it is selected. And now it is asking for the width and the height of the image. So I'm going to put the standard range of the width and the height. Now it is asking for all these four variables here. So to get the data changed here of the new image dynamically, we need to map the values of these four variable things inside our workflow, and we are going to use the test data for that, okay, which we have received here in the trigger. So to map the data here, we need to map these labels that we have received here in these fields. So just click here, and you can see it is showing us the previous step in the drop down. Just click on it and you will see all the data. From here you can map the date. In the tweet field, let me map the caption. In the handle field, let me map the name. Okay, so we do not have the name here, so I'm entering my name manually. Let us check what is the name of my LinkedIn profile. Okay, this is the name, so I'm putting it here like this. Okay, and let me map the picture from the first step. This is the feature image link, map it like this. Okay, right, so when you map the data like this, with every execution, these mapped labels are going to change and new images will be created every time when this workflow is going to run. Okay, now you can check your connection with SwitchBoard canvas by clicking on save and send test request, and a new image will be created out of the template that you are using, and you will get the link of the image here like this. In this response section, you can see we got the link of a new image created out of SwitchBoard canvas. So I can show you the image as well. Okay, here's how the image is going to be created. You can see that photo or the picture got changed, the name got changed, the text got changed, the date got changed. Okay, and this is the same data that we have mapped here. You can see this is how it is going to work, guys. Now we can share this image on my LinkedIn. For that, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up. From here, search for LinkedIn. Okay, and the action event, select this share an article or URL, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with LinkedIn, and here it is asking to sign in, so you can sign in from here and you will be connected with You can see the authorization is successful and we are connected with LinkedIn. Here is the author's name. Now it is asking for the content, the article URL, and the visibility. So I'm going to map the details from the previous steps. So for the content, just click here, and from this Google Sheets tab, map the post caption. For in the article URL, you can map the image link that you have created using SwitchBoard canvas, and you can select the visibility, public or connections. So I'm making it connections. Okay, then you can check the connection by clicking on save and send test request, and a new post will be created here in your profile. Let me open the profile. Okay, so let me click on save and send test request, guys. Okay, so this is the ID created of a new post. Let us check in LinkedIn if we got a new post, and here let me refresh the post section. And here you can see we got a new post created with the same image, with the same caption that we have mapped here, you can see. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually here. After that, you just have to add the details of the post here in a row in this spreadsheet, and you will find new posts getting shared on your LinkedIn profile automatically, and the workflow is going to run in the background. Okay. And guys, if you want to use this workflow, you can use it, because I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.